Welcome to the Mind Coach Man podcasts. It is such a blessing to have you stop by for a listen. Did you know that your life is created in the moments of your decisions? It would be awesome to have the mental clarity to make the right decision every time, wouldn't it? On the Mind Coach Man podcasts, you will hear ideas that manifest clarity in your mind to simplify your decisions on the journey of your life, allowing you to experience life more abundantly in whatever area you choose. I look forward to you being empowered, inspired, and motivated by what you hear. New episodes are available every Monday, and you can find us in these podcast directories: Spotify, Google Podcasts, and Stitcher. Hello, my name is Terence Pope, and I am the Mind Coach Man. Welcome to Season 1, Episode 10, Life, Stories and Memories. Our conversation today is going to be about life, how it's manifested from stories, how it's valued on the memories that you've collected on your journey, and if you're disappointed with those, how you can very simply and easily change them, because the Mind Coach Man podcasts are about simplifying life. Do you wonder where your life comes from, where your future happens? It happens inside your mind. It starts with the thoughts that are in your head and the stories you tell yourself. When you go out in this world, you say, I'm going to cross the road, or I'm going to go to the beach, or I'm going out for the night out. And we take action on that. We manifest it. Note the word action. Life only happens because we take action on the stories that we tell ourselves. When you look back on your life, and your life is just a collection of those stories that you have manifested, that you have allowed to happen, that you have participated in, and decided that those stories had value for you enough to take action on them. So would you like to change your future? Change your stories. And you cannot change the stories of your life without changing your thinking. You have to get more knowledge to change your thinking. Tell yourself better stories and learn to believe in yourself more. Raise your self-belief, your self-value of what you think you're worthy of receiving. The story that you want to tell yourself, make it a greater story. Have it a better ending. Make you the hero of your life by telling you the story that where you overcame the challenges that were in your life and you became the person that you wanted to be, to live the story that you want to tell yourself. That is how you change your future. You have to tell yourself a different story today than what you were telling yourself yesterday. For me personally, I used to be very scared of other people, of not being accepted and appreciated by them. And one of the defining moments in my life where I changed my thinking, I had to wear a pair of purple velvet budgie smugglers to a school sporting event, like a swimming event that I'd never been to before. I was really excited about going it. Why was I wearing purple budgie smugglers? Well, I lived in a large family and we only could survive on hand-me-down clothes. And unfortunately for me, it was my older sister who'd grown out of her swimming trunks, and my mother. So she created me a pair of budgie smugglers by cutting off the bottom of her swimming trunks and had me wear them. I didn't want to wear them, but I desired being accepted and appreciated so much I overlooked that. However, what happened with me was when I stood on the blocks at the swimming event and the gun went off and I dived in front of 600 people, those purple velvet budgie smuggler type swimming trunks slipped straight down to my ankles in midair. And as I flew through the air in the water, I heard everybody laughing and cheering and clapping at me. And I felt humiliated. I went into the water and I stayed under the water as long as I could. And I realized while I was under the water that I was either going to drown or I was going to have to change how I thought about it. And I realized that if I was looking at someone else who did that, I would have thought it was the funniest thing I'd ever seen. And I realized that I made them laugh, that I had got their attention and gave them a good memory to think about. And that started me thinking differently about the events in my life. And I looked back and started to change a lot of the negative memories I had. And you can too. How much do you value your life? Do you think you've had a good life or a bad life? That occurs because of the memories that you've collected on your journey of life. And your life is just a collection of memories. All you need to do is change the memories that you collect. And how do you do that? Well, you do that by changing the current stories. But if you want to change your memories of your past life, look back into your past and forget about the stories that are no good, that tell you you're not worthy, that people have picked on you, that life hasn't happened the way your heart tells you that you would prefer that it happened. So look at the memories that you don't like, look at each individual memory and reassess them from another perspective. Take another view on them. Is there a funny side to them? They're in your past, they didn't kill you, and they're in your past. So when you linger on those memories that you're not happy about, you're living in the past. And while you're living in the past, you can't create a better future because you're not focusing on where you should be focusing. Because where you focus, your energy goes, and you are just an energetic being. And if in focusing on those past memories, they bring up negative emotions, then your life will appear to be negative and will continue to be that because you're practicing producing negative emotions and negative thinking. You need to change your thinking. You can't change the past. The past is already gone, but you can learn from it. Learn how you can improve it. What could you do better? And if you're not sure about what you could do better, start to gain more knowledge so that you can think about it differently. Because the core of your being is how you think, what you can see yourself capable of, and you can only see yourself capable of based on the perceptions that you created on your early journey in life. How you relate to the world around you, and you can only change that by changing your thinking. You have to change your perceptions to change the stories that you tell yourself today so that you can create a better future. So the one thing you really need to do today if you want lessons to make life simply is let go of the past. It's holding you in a holding pattern of life where things won't improve because you believe you're defined by the negative memories that you hold. Create better memories today and start to focus on them. What would you like to do right now that would make you happy, that would bring you joy? You have to find the things that you can do today that will bring you joy, because the bucket list of your soul is joy and happiness. And you can only create that for your soul through the actions that you take today. And your actions are created from your thinking and the emotions that are attached to those thoughts. So let go of your past memories and start to create new ones. And the only way you create new ones is by telling yourself a new story of what you're capable of how much you are valued, of what you're worthy of receiving. You have to tell yourself a new story today. So think about the thoughts that are in your mind and what you think about and what you focus on. Are they helping you? Are they keeping you in the past? Are they stopping you from becoming more? You have to change how you think. And when you change how you think, you change how you feel, you change your actions, and you change the story that you tell yourself, and you change your memories, and your life changes. And in a short time in the future, you will look back and go, wow, I came from those negative memories, that bad life, and look at the life I lead now. Stay focused on the beauty of life, on how valuable you are to this universe. You have value, you are unique, you are important. It is so important that you change the story that you tell yourself today and become more. If that's what you want to do and you're not sure about how you can do it, very simply, you have to learn how to change your perceptions. You have to learn how to use the power tools of life that you have to change those perceptions so that you start talking to yourself differently, that you start taking different actions, and you start creating a new world. There is a video that's available for you to do that will teach you how simple that is to do, because life is meant to be simple. If you're really interested in changing your future, to change your memories, and how to change your current stories, there is a link in the comments below to that particular video. Start telling yourself a different story today, and you will change your future. Have an amazing day. A quick word from one of our sponsors. You can achieve all the success you desire in life, but if you do not have good health, you will never enjoy it. So maintaining your health needs to be a priority, doesn't it? When I realized this, I knew that it was extremely important that if I did not invest into maintaining good health now, I would pay for it in the future, and that was not what I wanted to experience. I have tried a variety of products to achieve this, but have never been totally satisfied. That was until I started using a very simple health program. It is plant-based, totally organic, and with no artificial additives. It is vegan, gluten, and tastes amazing. When I discovered it, although I was impressed with how good the product sounded, what really encouraged me to try it was that it was offered with a 90-day money-back guarantee. With an unconditional 90-day money-back guarantee, you have nothing to lose and everything to gain. The link to check out full details on the Health Made Simple system is at the top of the comments below. Terence Pope, the Mind Coach Man, wishing you have an amazing week, and I look forward to you joining us next Monday for our next episode.